Well, if you didn't know, February is Pet Dental Health Month, and it's a time to raise awareness about the importance oral health is for your pets. Joining us this morning is Mike Palmer, the owner of Premier Pet Supply, and you brought some special guests with you.
Yeah, I got Roman and Gino here with me.
I love it. Roman, you're making your debut. This is Mike's son. I've heard amazing things.
Thank you.
When it comes to oral health, it can be a challenge. I know that my pup is 13 years old, and it's a little tricky.
It is, and it doesn't matter how old they are. It is good to start them young so they're used to it, because, you know, going in with a toothbrush, that can be kind of, you know, scary to them. So there's options when it comes to that, but it's really important that we are conscientious of their dental health, because it can lead to other health issues.
Okay.
It's said that at 3 years old, 60 to 70%, if not more, of cats and dogs have signs of periodontal disease.
At 3?
Yeah, and it's really something that can be a detriment to their overall health and the longevity, because what happens is that plaque buildup, that calculus, can get into the bloodstream, the bacteria from it, and it can lead to heart disease, kidney disease, and even lung disease.
Don't want that.
No, not at all. So
you brought some tools to help.
Yes, absolutely.
So what do you recommend?
So to start, if you're going to use a toothpaste at all, you have to make sure it is a pet-safe toothpaste. So that's Enzymatic, not with fluoride, the type of toothpaste that we use, because fluoride's no good for cats or dogs. So
Does this have peanut butter?
This one's a beef flavor, but you know what? There is peanut butter flavored toothpaste.
No way.
There's a vanilla mint as well. So they are flavored, so it makes it somewhat more of an enjoyable experience.
But still effective?
Absolutely, because the enzymes will break that down. So what you can use as opposed to a toothbrush, because sometimes a toothbrush can be difficult. Yes. You want to make sure you maybe even using a thimble. Yeah. The thimble can be easier to kind of get into the mouth. If you you got to pull the gums back and get in there with it. With your finger, you can feel more, especially with a smaller dog.
My challenge with that is that when I try to do, I mean, he licks everything off, and then I don't have any, and I'm trying to rub, and it doesn't work.
You got to kind of get in there, but sometimes it's difficult. You might not even be able to brush the dog's teeth at all. Like I said, it can be hard. So an option like Plaque Off. This here is just an enzymatic seaweed. So what you're doing is supplementing with it daily. You're putting that over the dog or cat's food. And what it does systemically, so from the inside out, it is preventing the bond of plaque and tartar from forming on the teeth.
If you have a picky eater, will they notice it?
Typically not. No, that's the nice thing about it. And you can even mix it in with the canned food, so they really can't notice it at all.
Nice. And I see some bones as well.
Yeah, so something like this kind of has almost like a loofah action when they're chewing it, so it scrubs the teeth.
Does it really work?
It does, but it's not what it won't do, because dogs and cats use their back teeth to chew. So it will work on that. And giving them bones and things to chew on a regular basis is key and important in supplementing whatever type of toothbrushing that you're doing. But they're not using their front teeth, the show teeth or the canines. That's why it's important to brush or to use some type of supplement.
So this actually helps, like, in addition to other things you're doing. I didn't know if it was like marketing sometimes.
No, well, so sometimes on the dog foods or the cat foods, they'll say great for dental health because they're chewing on that. If you notice, most of our dogs and cats kind of inhale their food. They're not really chewing. That would be like telling you, eat a bag of pretzels and it's going to scrape the plaque off your teeth. That this doesn't work. So
sounds delicious, though.
It would be a great alternative, right? But giving them things to chew, bones that do have additives to it that help, like mint and parsley. And there's water additives. And
they don't notice it.
Some will. I have used some with my dogs, and one of them just won't drink their water. So it's a matter of trial and error. And if that's the case, bring it back to the store, and we'll work with you and find other options. But there's dental wipes as well. But one of the things to consider and think about is feeding fresh food. So a lot of the regular foods have starches. Those starches sit on the teeth, and that's where the plaque and tartar can form. But if you're eating fresh foods, and if the pets are eating fresh foods too, you notice that the teeth are cleaner. It doesn't really stick to the teeth. Just like if you eat a salad, your teeth feel a lot better than if you were eating something that was processed or like a sandwich or something like that.
Although my teeth do love all the sugar. So
your teeth look great, so you're doing something right.
Thanks, Mike. And thanks for bringing in, what's his name? Gino. Thanks for bringing Gino in again. Some great advice here as well. And I just love the options, that it's not a one-size-fits-all. You can find something that works for your pet.
Appreciate that. And then all our dental health products for the month of February are 10% off at all 13 of our locations.
There you go. It doesn't get better than that. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gino. And thanks so much for coming in, too.
Thank you, of course.